Is the music like glitchy or no?
Sounds good.
Okay. So we're basically gonna do something like this right here. Um, he has like a little bit of here. Let me just open it up on here. He has like a little bit of eyeshadow on his eye. I'm gonna like dramatize it a little bit, but that's the basic idea. So we're gonna start with just a white base, and my makeup is very unorganized right now. So let's just hope I find the stuff I need. It's just like packed in here. Okay, so we're starting with Clown White from Meron. They're the best. They have the best. They have the best liquid latex too, and the best foundation and everything. If you want that goth look. So we're basically turning into a clown. Ignore this big ass bump on my forehead. It just popped up today. Oh actually, I need to start with primer. So we're actually gonna start with this Too Faced. Can you see that? Hangover primer. It's not the best primer I've ever used, but it's what we got. And that's basically what I'm working with today. Because I did not go out and buy new makeup, even though I probably need to. But you know, my job wants to fire me, so I gotta find a new one. Did I bring a towel? Okay. It's fun. Let me turn up the music a little bit. There we go. Alright. He's yelling at you? Is the music too loud? You guys tell me if the music is too loud. Okay. How is it still so loud? I barely have it up. Oh, maybe it's because this is all the way up. Okay. I'll just turn that down. That should be better. Let me know if it's still too loud. Okay. Turn the mic up a bit more. I turned it down! Is it still being too loud? Here, let me turn it down. Let me turn it down again. Is that better? Is he still yelling at you? We'll see what chat says. Okay. I can barely hear it right now, so if the vibes are off, that's why. Okay, so basically I coated my whole face in primer. And that's where we're gonna start. So I'm nice and primed and ready. So I'm gonna take some of this Clown White and put it on this makeup sponge. I already wet my makeup sponge, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let me bring this mic over here and see if that's better. I know I'm a bit monotone, so tell me if it's hard to hear. We're gonna start by just going under the eyes to highlight that spot. And I should have brought like a headband or something because it's getting all over my hair, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna get this white even all over my face. And I'm gonna skip her because she's screaming at me. Alright. So I'm trying to get a thin coat of white. I don't know why I take a minute. I didn't actually think about how mind-numbing it would be to watch me cover my whole face in white paint. Because it takes a little bit. But here we are. Let me know if the audio sounds alright, chat. Alright, so we're like halfway covered. We're halfway there. And this is like the biggest step that takes the longest, to be honest, because it takes a really long time to get your face even with white, because you see all, like, it's hard to catch on camera, but like all of this is so patchy. I'm gonna be walking home a goth baddie right now. Okay. And the key to goth makeup is just getting it all in your piercings and all in your nose ring. So we're gonna do that. And it doesn't really matter where it goes because you can always whip it off later. I got a big bottle of micellar water here ready to go. I'm like the most boring person alive. I don't know. So we're gonna go in on the nose. And now that we have this whole portion covered, it'll be easier because pretty much all you gotta do is the forehead. I don't know if anyone's gonna be following this as like a tutorial. You probably shouldn't, because I already forgot like 5 things. But you know, do what you will. So I am turning into a clown. Alright, and just like cover those eyebrows. It doesn't really matter. I would use glue and like glue them down and stuff, but like we're doing a crow look, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like it's like horror or drag SFX or something. Maybe next time I'll cover my eyebrows with some glue. Ooh, that looks vivid on camera. Okay. Alright. This is why I'm missing class.
I see what's more important.
This is due tomorrow. Dave just yelled at me. But it's okay. He's gonna yell at me even more when he figures out I didn't finish my 4-second clip video. Alright. So that looks pretty even. And I definitely look like a fucking statue or clown or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna take this little micellar water here. Walmart, hell yeah. Fuck. Ew, my teeth are yellow as fuck. Yeah, Dave, I see what's more important. Whatever, Dave. Not failing your class, Dave. Alright. So, that's the easiest way to do your makeup, or get your makeup off your hands, I guess, when you're doing it. Go to Walmart and get you some Garnier micellar water. They also got like rose scented ones and shit. It's pretty crazy. I look fucking insane right now. Holy shit. Okay. So now that that's off my hands, and I'm gonna close up this so it doesn't get everywhere. We're gonna throw that back in there. Alright, we're gonna take your kimchi. You can't see nothing. Kimchi whitening powder. What is it called? That white powder. It's that white powder. Alright. this one has a little thingy too for it. I don't know what they're called. But I'm gonna take my beauty blender because if I use this little beauty puff, it's gonna ruin it. What is that? Is that Jinx? I didn't know they had Jinx emotes on here. Okay, so I just got powder all over the fucking table. That's alright though. And I'm gonna just dip like as much, I'm gonna get as much powder as I can on this little sponge thingy. And we're just gonna go all in, and I'm getting powder all over myself, but that's just the way it goes. What kind of makeup are you doing? I said at the beginning. Here you go. We're gonna do a little crow inspired. Yeah. We're gonna do a little crow inspired. You see his little eyeshadow, but we're gonna like make it more cunty, if you know what I mean. So we're just trying to get the white base right now. And after that, we'll figure out everything else. So you just want to like pat this everywhere on your face. I don't really have a method to it. Kind of just do it until it gets matte. But if you can see, this side is like shiny and this side is getting matte from this still. Alright. Cool. We figured that out. And there's this fucking powder everywhere. I hope Bill and Dave aren't mad at me for getting powder everywhere. Alright. So, we kind of have this side nice and powdery. And I'm going to powder my eye. What is that? Harley Quinn? Is that how you feel? So I'm gonna get this side of my forehead. So we're kind of like doing one half at a time. And make sure when you're covering your makeup with the transparent powder, that you get the actually transparent. It's called no color actually. So if you try to use normal transparent powder on white face paint, you will be very fucking sad because it will turn out tan. I really think they should make like a universal transparent powder. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what that means. To whoever's in the chat. I don't know what O means. I'm like 50 years old, so. It's a little guy waving. Okay, that's cool. I fuck with that. I see it now. Don't be afraid to speak up. Do I seem afraid to speak up to you? Fear is paralyzing me. No, I just don't normally talk when I do my makeup, so I don't really know what to say. Oh, true. Don't judge my salute, it sucks. There's literally powder all fucking over me. You can't see it on camera, but this is what happens when you do goth makeup, so you kind of just gotta like expect it, you know? So we're almost done with this powder. Try not to get it on the mic. Okay. So I just fucking put that powder wherever. If it was like a look where I really want to focus on a good base, then I would like even out the base a lot more than this, but it's a crow look, so he doesn't really have that even of a base. It literally washes off at the end of the movie, so like it doesn't really matter. Especially if you're doing more like masculine goth looks, I found it doesn't really matter if you have an even base or not. Nobody's really gonna look at you that close. So I'm gonna take some more micellar water and then just like wipe off my fingers with it, because that fucking beauty blender needs to be clean. It's covered in white now. All right, I look I look like a menace. So we're gonna go in with, what should I go in with next? I'm gonna start with the base for the eyeliner. Keep it simple. Let me find a brush real quick. This is the little brush pouch. Alright. I'm gonna turn ICP off because they're screaming in my ear. Okay. So we're gonna go with this little tiny brush. Violent J or Shaggy? I don't know. I kind of find... I feel like they wouldn't work if they didn't have each other to bounce off of. What is this? Are you mad that I skipped ICP? Is that why you're mad? Are you going crazy over there? So I pretty much only have a sparkly black, but it's fine. Nobody's really gonna see it. So we're just gonna go in and start, let's see, let's pull up this picture again. So we're gonna start building this these little arrows above and under the eyes. I don't know, like clown mark thingy. I don't know what to call them. But we're just gonna do like a little outline. So there's one. And then, oh my god, there's powder all over my sleeve. Just don't mind that. Alright. So there's the second one. And it's not like perfectly even or anything, but again, it doesn't really matter. Are you this confuddled that I skipped ICP? I just didn't want to hear that song. He was screaming at me. Okay. So just like right about like under your pupil is where you should put it if you're trying to follow along. And then we're just gonna do this one like that. So it's like the idea the idea of it. And then after that we're gonna go in and we're gonna do these little things around his lips. So we're gonna do that. Just a little smile. Okay, Queenie, eat down. Okay. So basically that's the start of the look, and we're gonna build off of that. And it looks like, I hope Bill doesn't kill me for getting dust on his computer. It looks like he has a little bit of black lipstick on. So we're gonna, oh here, let me show you. Looks like he has a little bit of black lipstick on. So we're gonna try to do some of that. I think I have a black. It almost looks brown to me, but you know, I think there's a black in here somewhere. Yep. This one is Black Briar. Can't see it, but it's from Kat Von D, and it's a liquid lipstick. So we're gonna see how it looks. I'm sorry, Bill. I got dust on your desk. Alright. So this is turning out a little bit gray because of the thing we got going on under it, the white. And that's okay, because I can always cover it with black eyeshadow after. I'm gonna go ahead and skip Social Distortion because I don't know, it's just not really the curl vibes. Let's skip this too. So with this, I'm gonna try to sort of not line these two little Cupid's bow bumps, because his is sort of underlined on the top and overlined on the bottom. So I'm gonna try to do that a little bit, but I don't really need it overlined because I kind of have a little bit of a big bottom lip. If I drive you crazy, by the way, I do makeup. then you might need to leave. Because I do not do it in the typical way. I usually do my makeup by like just sort of throwing shit on my face and then going back and fixing it up. And like, it's goth makeup, so it doesn't need to be perfect. So I overlined a little bit on the bottom, but I didn't really need to. And I think I'm gonna keep the top like small like this. Cause it's kind of fitting with the look. I think that's just how his lip is shaped, kinda. Yeah, I'd be throwing shit on my face. I think his lip is just kind of like smaller, but I'm just gonna follow it how it looks. So we're just gonna do a little bit and not necessarily go all the way up to that line. Honestly, I think I overlined it a little bit already. I need to stop yapping while I'm trying to do lipstick. Okay. So it's a little bit uneven, but that's fine. And then we're just gonna go over these little marks with the black lipstick. Okay. And that looks a little more defined, like how he has it. So it's messy, but it's okay. And then, let's see. Alright, so before I clean up the lips, I just want to go back to the eyes. And I don't do makeup in order, I already said that, but we're going to go to the eyes. And it looks like he has some eyeshadow on the top of his lid and underneath his lid, but I'm going to start with the under eye so that I can sort of build onto this little Joker look we have going on. And that already looks so much better. So I'm just going with the small brush again. And then once I want to add more detail, I'll go with like a smaller brush or a bigger brush and sort of blend it out, you know. It's kind of better when you're doing masculine makeup looks to have it look messy, in my opinion. It just kind of makes it more like grungy looking and effortless, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. So I went in under my eye with some of the black, and now I'm gonna go above my eye and try to do some of this smoky. You got a queeny smoky eye going on, so we're gonna do that. So I'm just gonna drag all the way up to the top, and then I'll put some eyeshadow on the lid. This chair is like fucking, like, I don't even know. Okay. Oh, we can still see me. So we're just gonna throw this here. It kind of looks, I think I'm winging it too much. I need to be like Susie Sue. So we're gonna take it like under the eyebrow and go for like that because it kind of adds to the more masculine look to shade your eyebrows, and I think the emphasis on this is mostly underneath your eyebrows. Yeah, okay, that looks way better. What's your favorite part about the crow? I don't fucking know. Probably his fine ass. I don't know. I don't know, that little girl was sweet. I don't know her name right now, though. I really liked how they got together in the end. I wish the movie was like 4 hours long, to be honest. I just like the vibes. Okay, so we have the eyebrow done. It looks a little crazy because my actual eyebrow is covered in white right now, but don't worry, I'll go back over it with some, I don't know her name. What do you mean? Like, I didn't pay attention. I don't know. Okay, so we have the top sort of blocked in there, and then the eyelid sort of blocked in there. I really don't know how to fucking speak English today, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm gonna blend it out with this brush, this little thick brush here. I didn't show you. It's a little bit thicker than the other one. And I'm just gonna blend this black so that it's covering my whole eyelid. And I'm gonna try to make it. Let's go back to our reference here. Alright, so I'm gonna try to blend it out more evenly than it is. Oh my god, she's literally screaming in my ear. She has 30 seconds left and we're gonna skip her. Okay, so that's kind of like a Susie look, if you know what I mean. You didn't hear a word I just said? I don't even remember what I just said. I guess I need to talk more pronounced, but I do this thing where I let myself trail off in sentences, and I just assume that people hear what I said, but they don't. But it's okay. It is pretty much music and vibes. That's like that's the whole point of the movie. Oh my god, I should play the Crow song. Oh, give me a second. See, there we go. Alright. So basically, right now I'm adding some extra shadow to the under eye to sort of give it the look of this here. Let me go to the, let me pull it up. So let me zoom in a little bit. It looks like he has a lot done like under his eye, and it's like to the point where it's like below like the natural curve. So the natural curve of his eye would be like right here, and it looks like it's like down here. So we're gonna do a little bit of that. So we're gonna pull it down, and it's surrounding his whole eye. So just gonna pull it down. Okay, that looks a lot better. I'm gonna walk out of Stu Hall looking like the Crow. Alright. So that looks a lot more accurate to how it's supposed to look. And now I'm going in with the big brush and I'm blending it down, the eyeshadow down towards the line, so that it makes like this kind of like jester look, where it's like a triangle. If that makes any sense. Okay. So that looks pretty good. So I feel like I should move on to the other eye before I blend this anymore. And that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna do the same thing we did on this eye and start under the eyebrow like this just to define it. And then I'll blend it out afterwards. Alright, so there's that shape there again. Alright, it's looking pretty good. And then I'm gonna start on the end of the eye too and build out from there like this. I don't know what it is about doing your eyeliner and like having to have your mouth open, but like, I don't know, I feel like it's a common thing that a lot of people who do makeup experience. Maybe it helps to like open up the face. It sounds like you should silence his phone if he wants them to stop calling him. So I got it all the way, I don't know, in a triangle sort of shape here, and then in this sort of shape here. And this is what we started out on this side to blend into this, so if that makes sense, I don't know. Okay, so I have this base done, and do you see how different that looks when it's blended out? Like, that shit's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna blend this just like we did the other side. And I'm gonna need to blend out this black part. Might have to add some more later, but that's fine. You can always add more. And you can take stuff away. They always say you can't add more. You can always add more, but can't take stuff away. But that's a lie with makeup. You can do anything. We got a magic eraser right here. God, I look ridiculous. That's crazy. Alright. So now I'm sort of doing the same thing I did on the other eye. I'm blending it out underneath the eye, so it's not giving like just a smoky eye look. And it's actually under the eyes. Alright. That looks pretty similar to what he has. So let's see what else we're missing. I don't know, it looks pretty damn similar. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit, and then I pretty much just have to do my eyebrows and my eyeliner, and that'll be it. I might add some contour or something. 8 down, cunty. So I'm gonna just make it a little bit darker and try to shade it a little bit. So I'm just adding some dimension in the shadow part right here. And I don't know if I actually like that. So I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit again. I don't mind it. I'm gonna add it to the other side just so it's even. See, half the time I don't even know what I'm doing, and you guys are just here with me along the way. Alright. I'm gonna have to skip him because this isn't a Lost Boys makeup tutorial, and I don't want to hear him right now. That's fine. Okay. Did y'all see me press the skip button? I didn't fucking skip that. Alright. So we're gonna do some more shading in here, just like we did on the other side. And I'm gonna try to like sort of even out. If you see, there's still like, you can still see like pink on the like skin on my eye. So I'm just gonna like get rid of all of that. And I'm gonna shade it in a little bit. Honestly, I might not even need to do eyeliner. I don't know if he has eyeliner on. Let's see. Oh, maybe I need a different picture. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Alright. Let's see. No one wants to see the 2024 Crow. Let's look at this picture. Yeah, it looks like it's just eyeshadow. Honestly, I don't even really need eyeliner unless I wanted to cuntify it a little bit. But I'm already kind of doing that. Alright, so I'm just adding some more shadow just all over. This look is pretty much honestly just eyeshadow and lipstick. And honestly, you can just use eyeshadow for the lipstick. I didn't teach you guys how to do that at some point. And white face paint, of course. The volume I'm talking at is so underwhelming. I'm literally talking as loud as I can. Listen, I'm not a very loud person, and I don't know when you mama it sounds like you're casting spells. This is why everyone thinks I'm a fucking witch or something. Like oh my god. What? I don't know what you want me to fucking shout in the middle of the stream. The mic is quiet. Here, I'll bring it a little closer. Is this better? I'm so pissed. Half the fucking stream is gonna be me. I should do ASMR makeup. That would be interesting. And like, I'll do that for my natural sound video. How's that, Dave? Okay, so now I'm bringing the lines down more, and I'm actually making them prominent. Since I put on powder, I can just kind of pull them down with my finger, and it'll look fine, basically. Unless you want your line to be like perfect, which is like not, you can see that it's not perfect at all here. It's just sort of thrown on there. Honestly, I think mine is a little more put together than his. They kind of just threw shit on his face. But he's like a creature from the dead, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Not really. I was wondering how he came out of the grave with face paint, especially since it washed off. Like, it would make sense if it was like just his face, but like the way it washed off in the rain was really confusing to me. That's okay. Sometimes things like this happen and your lines are darker than you want them to be. Sometimes it washed off in the rain. His makeup. Don't you remember that? Don't you remember the end of the movie? It literally washed off in the rain when he was fighting that dude. Maybe I'm just crazy and I just watched a whole different movie from everybody else. What did you think I said? I'm literally talking as loud as possible. I've been talking at the same volume this whole time. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with the mic. Sublime, is not, I can't. They want me to hear Sublime. I thought you were casting more spells. See? This is why I never talk. Okay. So they're kind of, it's more of like a artistic vision of the makeup than an accurate represent. I look like I look like Bill Skarsgård's Crow. I look like this dude. Hold on, where is he? I look like this guy right now. Why does he not have white face paint? I never understood this. Like, what is this? I don't know. I haven't watched the movie, so I don't know if this is actually what the movie is. Wait. Oh, shit. I'm not showing you, am I? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what this guy is. Where is he? I don't know who this is, or if he's actually from it or not. Jason Momoa? I thought it was supposed to be Bill Skarsgård. I don't know. I've never seen it. If anyone's ever seen the 2024 Crow, tell me if it's good, because I've heard that it's not. And I'm confused who this is and who this is, because these are different people. And I've never watched it before, so I don't know. So we're just gonna even this line out. Man, it's already 126. Okay, so that's fine how it is. So basically, we have our first look down. I really look like Bill Skarsgård right now and not the actual Crow. But I think it's honestly because I made my eyeshadow too dark. And, let me show you this. And, see, he has, like, super dark eyeshadow going on. And then, like, this is kind of just, like, it's almost not there. Like, you can barely see these lines. Let's see. Like, they're almost, like, you know, I think I made mine too long, almost. I think his are shorter than mine, but, you know, it's all up to interpretation. It's all over my hair, too. I wish I had, like, a wig or something. Jason Momoa and the State... That's not a State Farm commercial. Is it? I swear it's like a T-Mobile commercial or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, so... We're not done yet. You thought you were free? Not yet. So, I'm gonna fix these lips a little bit because they look a little too, they look a little too even for me. So, I'm gonna add some black eyeshadow right here and then pull it up a little bit. And that looks way better. I don't know if you can even see it on camera, but it's fine. So we're gonna add some black down here and up here. And since I wanted to yap so much while I was doing my lipstick, it's super fucking uneven, but it's fine. See, I was right. It was T-Mobile. Okay. That looks a little strange to me. I'm just gonna overline the bottom lip a little bit with this eyeshadow. And white is a really nice base, because you can pretty much just like do anything on it because you don't need any primer because it already gives you a nice contrast and anything will stick to it. I saw this makeup company that makes like green and like pink and like random other colors of like face paint, and it kind of looks interesting. Big mouth la da da da. When this stream is recorded, they're literally gonna hear nothing in the background because I turned it off for the recording so that Twitch doesn't fucking sue me for copyright, and I'm just gonna be singing like fucking to nothing. I don't know if any of what I just said makes sense. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's coming together. Me if I was Eric Draven? Eric Draven? Eric D. Raven? The Crow? I get it. Cause what? What are you saying? Well, who are you talking to? Cause I don't know what you're saying. You're just like talking about random shit. I promise I'm not a bully, guys. This is my friend. What am I missing? Let's see. Pretty much nothing. I pretty much got it down. I'm gonna just do the hell. Okay. I'm gonna do some eyebrows and then I think I'll be done. I'm not sure how long I've been live for. Let me double check. Oh, there's no way to tell. Okay. Alright then. If I can find where I put my eyebrow brush. Oh shit, it's in here. It's in this little bag. Shout out Etsy. I don't even subscribe to Etsy, but I get free shit from them because I know a bunch of people who do. Here's my little eyebrow brush, and we're gonna use this one first. 2 little eyebrow brushes. So this is the one for like sort of evening out the hairs. I don't know if you can see that properly, but I'm gonna use it so you see it being used. I didn't necessarily have to cover my eyebrows for this, but I don't know. It's always best to prepare for anything, you know? So if I just dramatize the arch a little bit, it's gonna make it look a little bit. What side am I on? This side? Oh, no, this side. If I just dramatize the arch a little bit, it's gonna make it look like, I don't know, more serious. Why so serious? It's gonna dramatize it. That's the word I'm looking for. So you can't even really see my eyebrows, but like, you can see his eyebrows. So we're gonna try to darken them a little bit. Alright. Okay. So I evened out my eyebrows a little bit. And my brush is all white now for my white face paint. This is why white face paint is the fucking worst and the best, but mostly the worst. So I'm gonna go in. Actually, I'm not gonna go in with the pencil at all. I'm gonna go in with this brush. So there's this gel basically, and you can pull it out. There's this gel, and they have this, right? This little brush, and you use it to brush your eyebrows. So I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna just make them look a little bit darker. I don't know if this is gonna work because I have black around my eyes, and it might not, but it basically just coats them in the gel and gives you more definition. And I'm kind of gonna use it to like fake give the impression of eyebrows since I covered mine up. Sometimes I just be talking. What is that? The Joker? Why so serious? That's how I feel right now. I feel less like the Crow and more like the Joker. I don't think I did him enough justice. I think, maybe Dollar Store Crow. That's what I look like. I'm just gonna do some mascara because I don't know if you can see it, but my eyelashes are like white on the ends from the white face paint, and that'll usually happen if you use white face paint on your eyes, so just be careful about that. Alright, that looks a little better. Okay. Have you guys seen that trend of people online just like trying to shave off their eyebrows, or not eyebrows, their eyelashes, because people say they're too feminine, even though men like have longer eyelashes than women naturally, but like y'all do y'all. That shit's crazy, isn't it? Like, eyelashes, I don't know. Eyelashes serve like a purpose. They're not just like there to look pretty. Like, they keep dust and shit out of your eyes. Like, imagine having your eyelashes shaved and then like there's like fucking dust mites and shit crawling in your eye because you shaved your eyelashes. It's not even cute either. Like, I don't understand it at all. If I can only find my black lipstick. Oh, here it is. Give the eyelashes to you. Well, I mean, I'm sure they could make some, like, you know how they donate wigs to children who need them? I bet it would be like the same thing. So I'm just going in over the lines with some black lipstick to sort of define them a little bit, which obviously he doesn't do since they're like barely there the whole movie. But when you're doing makeup, you get to choose. So ignore that loud ass bang. It was my foot hitting the desk. They make real lash hairs into false lashes. I think you got some false information. I think somebody lied to you. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay. So it's kind of hard because it's lipstick, but I'm gonna use this brush to like drag it down. Okay. So now that I have my eyebrows and I need to do this side, don't I? Yeah, you can see the difference. See how much darker this side is? I don't know. The internet scares me. Yeah, it scares me too. That's why I don't like being on here. It's okay though. So I'm just like sort of trying to get it on there without having it everywhere, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I blended that lipstick out into the eye look, and I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And now pretty much all I have to do is add some lipstick to this side. Okay, and then I'm gonna drag it up with this guy, this little brush. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Women can use head hair, animal hair, and any other hair to create their own false eyelashes. Animal hair? Wouldn't that like cause eye infections? I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't wear those, but ew, horse hair? You know, they put horse hooves in fucking jello and shit. That's whack. So this side, it's a little fucked up. I'm gonna admit it, but it's okay because, you know, everybody makes mistakes. And sometimes you just have to admit that to yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. So basically, I'm gonna skip Dr. Dre. I'm just kind of darkening the areas that need darkening. And then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the final touches. The Crow is like, if you want to get into goth makeup and you don't know where to start, just try to do the Crow makeup. It's pretty much the easiest intro to goth makeup you can have. Because it's just, even if you don't want to do the eyeshadow and you just do the lines and the lipstick, it's still the Crow. Alright. So, I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go in a little bit with some more black, just a little bit on the eyelids, just to cover up any pink spaces or white spaces that are left. And I'm gonna darken this a little bit. And for this one, I don't really need like any eyeliner or big finishing touches like eyelashes or effects or anything, because just It's just the Crow makeup. It's that simple. It's pretty easy for a beginner makeup artist if you guys want to get into that sort of stuff. And that's why I started here, because it's one of the easiest looks that I'm gonna do. And you can pretty much do anything with it. You can add contour, you can make the lines darker or lighter if you want, and you can play with the blending and sort of make it more gestury looking, which is what I'm kind of doing. Giving it little triangle bits, if you know what I mean. And I'm gonna darken up these lips. Does it still sound like I'm casting spells? So that looks pretty good to me, in my opinion. Personally, I don't really want to add any contour. I was thinking about it, but it kind of adds to the look that there's no contour, because when I'm far away, this is all you see. So it's kind of its own thing, and I don't really think it needs to be messed with much more. So I think that's it pretty much. I think we got it pretty down. So I'm gonna bring you closer to me, and you can see the details. If I had a wig or something, I'd put it on, but like I don't really have a wig or anything, so I'm just gonna like mess up my hair a little bit. So there you go. That's the Crow. Yes, draw lines, nice draws. So basically, that's basically it. Let me move this mirror out of the way. So basically, I pretty much only used like 3 things. I used this powder, and then beauty blender, a couple brushes, and black eyeshadow, black lipstick, and the eyebrows, which I honestly didn't even really have to do because they didn't really add much to anything. You can't really see my eyebrows anyway. And then the white face paint, obviously. So that's like, it's like less than 10 things. You could do this with like 2 things. You don't even need the black lipstick. Like you could do that with eyeliner, or put on some eyeshadow, and then put on some liquid, or not liquid. Put on some what the fuck is it called? I don't know. Some lip gloss. That's what I'm looking for. Basically, yeah, you could just do it with. You don't even honestly need this powder, honestly, to keep it matte. It's only if you really want it matte and not like shiny. It makes it easier to work with, but if you're using just eyeshadow, you honestly don't even really need powder. You only really need powder if you're using the liquid lipstick or eyeliner instead of eyeshadow. But that's my little tutorial on Crow makeup, and I'm about to walk through Stu Hall looking like this. It'll be pretty neat. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up the picture one more time just for a comparison. So I think I did pretty good. Let me know what you think. Alright, that's it for today, guys. So I'm gonna end the stream. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching.